Hello, dear friends. First of all, welcome to our live stream show. This is Jason from China. And first of all, I want to say that Happy New Year to all of you. Maybe some of you are still on your holiday for the New Year and Christmas, and maybe some of you are already back to work. So anyway, we will warmly welcome you, all of you, to take a look at our live stream show for this time. Last time our live stream show is for the swimming pools. Acrylic swimming pools. And today our topic is about our another main business, acrylic aquarium. So about our acrylic aquarium, I want to tell you several types of our acrylic aquarium that are most popular among our customers in China and all over the world. So first of all, I want to tell you some information about our one of the most important and most popular product, cylinder acrylic aquarium. First of all, I can also show you some photos. You can see that from the photos that I show you, is our most popular, one of our most popular products. We call it cylinder acrylic aquariums. For the cylinder acrylic aquariums, normally, customers can just give us the dimensions. The outer diameter and the height of this aquarium. Then we can calculate the best and the most suitable wall thickness for this cylinder acrylic aquarium, because if the height of the cylinder acrylic aquarium is very high, the height is big, and similarly the wall thickness of this aquarium, it also should be very good, because it has to bear, the wall thickness should bear the water pressure of this cylinder aquarium, so that it can ensure the safety of the aquarium, because safety is very important, and no customer expects some issues with the cylinder aquarium after he invest a lot of money on their products. So safety is very important. And another thing is about the leakage. Leakage is also related to the thickness, and of course also related to the bonding technology of the supplier, because after after one supplier send you the cylinder acrylic aquarium, if it leaks after several months, so it will be also a disaster for any customers. So we are sure no customer wants this issue happen to them. So that is also our concerns. So regarding our bonding quality for the cylinder acrylic aquarium, we use chemical seamless bonding technology to bond. So the bonding quality will be very, very good, and almost you cannot see the bonding line if you didn't see it very closely. And for our cylinder acrylic aquariums, normally, because some of the customers, they are distributors, and they can do the filtering systems, such as for the lighting, for the bubbles, or for the filter system and for the water pump. So some customers, they will be responsible for that because they are the distributor at their local market. So we just need to supply the acrylic cylinder to them, and they will do the rest part for their customers. But there is also some other customers, they want the whole part. I mean the including the cylinder tank, including the filtering system, including the lights, including the water pump, and so on. So if you also have interest in this whole system, normally we can also do it for you. But actually, no, we are only our own business is for acrylic. For acrylic aquariums. For the filtering system and the lights, to be honest, we also have to purchase them from our business partners. So normally our suggestion is for our customer is that so that they can purchasing the filtering system or the lights at the local market, so that they can find the price more competitive. So we can just supply you the acrylic cylinder. And I also want to show you some other photos that we made for our customers in China and in other countries. So this one is also, let me show you this one. It's for the cylinder in SeaWorld, because for our acrylic aquariums, they normally use in the field of the SeaWorld, the marine aquarium, and for some luxury hotels, the customer they will also want our cylinder acrylic aquarium in their lobby, so that they can show to their customers when different customers they come from different countries to their hotels. And for the aquarium, for the cylinders, normally for the base, for the base of for the bottom part of the cylinder, normally some customers they just want the cylinder, no base, no bottom. But some other customers they will also want us to bond a bottom panel at the bottom of the cylinder. So sometimes it will depend on our customers. If if some customers they just want to put the cylinder on the top of the concrete base, it will be also okay. And for if it is a concrete base, the wall thickness of the cylinder will be smaller. But if customers they want us to bond the bottom panel at the bottom of the cylinder, then the wall thickness of this whole cylinder will be bigger, because after all, the concrete base can bear more water pressure for this cylinder. And normally regarding the diameters, the out diameter and the height of the cylinders, we can do any size for you. Let me take an example for you. For this one, you can see from this photo, this cylinder is very big. The outer diameter is 5 meters, and the height of this cylinder is 3 meters. This is one cylinder that we made for our one customer abroad. So regarding even if you want bigger size than this one, we can also do that for you. But as you know, the only problem is for the shipping. For the shipment. If we can find the most suitable containers for such big cylinders, then we can do any size for you. And here I also want to show you some loading of the cylinder we can of the cylinders that we do before, because we are a professional. We are a professional leading manufacturer for the cylinder acrylic aquariums. We can also pack it very professionally, so that we can ensure the safety of your cylinders during the shipping on the sea. So if you can choose us as your supplier for the cylinder acrylic aquariums, that will be a very good choice for you. Okay, if you have interest in us, please follow us and click likes. And if you have any inquiry for the cylinder acrylic aquariums, please also do not hesitate to contact us, and we will offer you the best price according to your size demand for the cylinder acrylic aquariums. Or if you have detailed drawings, you can also send to us for the quotation, and we will talk with our engineering team, and we will suggest you the most suitable wall thickness for your cylinders, and then we can also quote you the best price. And for the acrylic aquarium, there is also other types of acrylic aquariums. Next one, I want to show you the rectangle acrylic aquarium. Because to be honest, cylinder acrylic aquariums and the rectangle acrylic aquariums are the most are the two most popular acrylic aquariums in this industry. Some customers they want to buy a rectangle acrylic aquarium for their fish, so that they can put this tank into their bedroom or into their lobby. And so for the rectangle acrylic aquarium, we can also do it for you with the best quality, because normally for rectangle acrylic aquariums, we just need to put 5 panels to bond them together with our chemical bonding technology without any bonding line, and the bonding strength is also very big. And similarly, you can the wall thickness of the rectangle acrylic aquarium, it also matters with the height, with the water level of your rectangle acrylic aquarium. If the water level of your rectangle acrylic tank is very high, so the tank height is also big, then we will suggest you the bigger thickness, so that it has enough strength to bear the water pressure. But if your rectangle acrylic tank size is small, we can also suggest you the smaller wall thickness for this tank, so that we can meet your budget for this tank project. And normally for some rectangle acrylic tank, at the top at the top of this rectangle acrylic tank. Normally, some of the customers they will want us. They like us to add some acrylic breathing support on the top of the on the top of the tank, so that the acrylic breathing support, so that it can reduce the water pressure on the side walls. So, but actually, sometimes some other customers they don't want any breathing support on the top, because they think it may be not beautiful. So if some customers they don't want the top breathing support, we can also suggest them making some steel frame, the rectangle steel frame on the top of this tank, so that it can also help to support the water pressure. But if some customer they don't want the top bracing support, if they don't want the steel frame either, then we will have to suggest the bigger wall thickness for this tank, because sometimes some customers they told me that they have limited budget for their tank project, so they want us to offer the best price as we can. But actually, their size demand for the tank is very big, so they want us to use very thin acrylic panel to make this tank. In this case, to be honest, we do not suggest, because if we use very thin acrylic panel to do a big size of acrylic tank, it will be normally it will be okay for us, but actually we do not suggest like this way, because it will be no good for our customers. When you receive your customers, if the acrylic thickness is very small, to be honest, it cannot bear the water pressure. And after you put the water into this tank, after you put your fish into this tank, after you put some other, let's say, coral reefs or some other filtering systems into this tank, after several months, let's say 1 month or 2 months, it has very high risk of the breakage, because because the thickness is very thin. So in this way, we would like to suggest, if your budget is small, we can suggest you the small size of acrylic tank. So if you have high budget for your tank project, then we can also suggest you the big size with the big thickness for your tank. And for another part of our acrylic aquarium, we would like to introduce is acrylic tunnel. As you know, the acrylic tunnel is normally used in the SeaWorld marine aquarium, especially in the field of for the children. They would like to see some the sea creatures, so they would like to ask their parents to take them to the SeaWorld, to the marine aquariums. So the tunnel material is also acrylic, and here I also show you some photos of acrylic tunnel project that we made for our customers. And for the tunnel project, normally we just need to know the water pressure above the acrylic tunnel, and then we can calculate the most suitable wall thickness for the tunnels, and then we can also cultivate. Because for the installation and the bonding job, we can also do that for you. Some other customers, they want us to bond because sometimes they have the demand of a long acrylic tunnel. We cannot if we do it in one whole part in our factory, there is no big container to load this big one. To load this big tunnel. So in this case, we have to assign our bonding engineers to their site to do the bonding on site. And some other customers, if they cannot find any contract at the local market to do the installation job, then we can also assign our people, our team, our installation team to their site to do the installation for them. And of course, it's not for free, but actually, if you give us the order of your acrylic project, we will also do the best to offer you the best price for the installation job or the bonding job on site. And for sometimes in the sea world, you can also see some points with actually the side is curved acrylic panel, and the three sides. It is three-side support. The three sides of this curved acrylic panel will be embedded into the concrete to support the water, and the other side of this point will be concrete. So it will be like this one. Yeah, you can see from the picture. It's for this one we call it side curved acrylic panel. For the fish, and for sometimes they build it for the sea lion. And next, I also want to show you another aquarium that we made for our aquarium for our customers before. It's a very big curved acrylic tank. Maybe you can not see it very clearly. It's a large curved acrylic tank. This one is also made for another customer. And actually, for any size of acrylic aquarium, we can do it for you. Only if you have the detailed drawings, or you can let us know the detailed dimensions, then we can do it for you. And this one. For this one, is the acrylic tunnel project that we made for Qinghu SeaWorld. Actually, it's a project in China, and for the bonding of this acrylic aquarium, normally there will be two options. One option is we can use the chemical bonding technology to do the bonding on site, and another option, but actually the bonding cost will be very high. but actually there is also another option for installation. Normally we can use the silicon to bond the acrylic tunnel together. And to be honest, the bonding, if we use the silicon to bond the acrylic tunnel together, it will be not as beautiful as we did for chemical bonding. But actually, the total cost will be saved a lot, because if you want to save some budget, we would like to suggest you to use the silicon to connect the tunnels together. But if you have enough budget, of course we would like to suggest you using our chemical bonding technology, and there will be no any bonding line, so it will be also look very beautiful for your project. And this one I want it's a aquarium project. Actually, it's a very long acrylic aquarium project that we made for our one customer. For this one, actually we did a lot of bonding job on the side, because it's a very long aquarium tank. So normally, for our acrylic aquarium products, we have cylinder acrylic aquariums, we have rectangle acrylic aquariums, we have curved acrylic aquariums, and we also have for the D-shaped acrylic aquariums. For sometimes we can also do the half cylinder acrylic aquariums, and we can also do any other types or any other shapes of acrylic aquariums for you, according to your detailed size and according to your detailed drawings. And we can also do the curved acrylic panel and the acrylic tunnel. Sometimes the acrylic walls for the point. So if you have any interest in our products, if you have any inquiry, you can contact us at any time, and we would like to give you the best price with our best quality, with our best delivery time, and with our best price. And so if you have any interest, you can contact us on Alibaba, or you can also send us an email or some messages on Alibaba or on our WeChat, or you can also, if you have WhatsApp, you can also contact us. So today's live stream show will be over for right now. If you have interest in us, you can contact us at any time. Thank you.